10,000 Jedi. 2 Sith. Perfectly balanced. As all things should be. Bill Burr as Mayfield had a better ex-Stormtrooper arc in 15 minutes than Finn got in 3 entire Star Wars movies. I feel like Finn was robbed. He should have been a Jedi. I'm sorry, but you don't promote a movie with pictures like these and end up making the featured character a relatively unimportant character that loses more and more of his importance with every new film. Wow, this post actually warms my heart. Thank you all for supporting me. I'll fight for what you guys want to see me do in my next projects. Don't worry guys, we are cooking. Over 10 projects to consider. George Lucas is worth $5 billion and eating at the food court in the mall. Don't let her tell you Chalice isn't a date. Carl Weathers has passed away at age 76. Goodbye, old friend. May the force be with you. I miss the days when people thought Snoke was a 50 feet tall giant. Daisy Ridley says sexism from Star Wars fans is blown out of proportion. Fans who aren't sexist and make up most of the fanbase. Visible happiness. Obi-Wan dodging Force lightning, like he's not the first Jedi in 1000s of years to see it. The least believable thing about Revenge of the Sith is Padme gracefully prancing, while full-term pregnant with twins, and tearfully begging Anakin to reconsider as opposed to waddling out of her spaceship and screaming, "What the duck, Anakin?" Having a laser sword doesn't make you a Jedi. We never told you about your father. I know enough. I know you killed him. No, you are your father. I think about this every day. What am I going to tell my kid about why she's in that outfit? Tell them that a giant slug forced me to wear that stupid outfit, and then I killed him, because I didn't like it. Rules the entire galaxy for 30 years. Almost conquers entire world twice. Tries to take over a high school and fails. Ahsoka Tano never told you what happened to General Skywalker. She told me enough. She told me you killed him. No, I'm General Skywalker. Which Vader from the Disney era is your favorite? Rogue One, Jedi, Fallen Order, the Kenobi series, Star Wars, Rebels. Me as a kid reading the back of the box on the new game I got over and over on the car ride home. I know I'm not the first to say it, and I won't be the last, but I think everyone, Disney and fans, would benefit from a brutal Darth Vader series or movie. Just to remind you, Natalie Portman has 6 languages, a psychology degree from Harvard University, and has been published in 2 scientific journals. Daisy Ridley, reprising her role as Rey Skywalker, will be paid $12 million, making her the first woman in history to make more money than the movie she's in. Hey, Obi-Wan, the sun just showed me the future, and the Sith Lord we've been looking for decades to beat Chancellor Palpatine. Oh, and the clones also have inhibitor chips with contingency orders, one of them being Order 66. That makes them think the Jedi are traitors and must be executed. Anakin, what the duck? Didn't remove the helmet for the cast photo. This is a way. Yeah, I know, we both have dead parents, wear masks and special suits, and save children. So that means we're basically Batman. We're basically Batman. A man in Indiana made an AT-AT costume for his horse, intending to only get a few pictures before removing it. When he took off the headpiece, the horse got upset and insisted he put it back on, which made his horse happy again. Now the horse isn't allowing him to remove any piece of the costume. You are the chosen one. Emperor Palpatine. Emperor Palpatine. Discussion. Besides having Keanu Reeves play Darth Raven, which other celebrities would you want to play a Star Wars character? Din Djarin accidentally slicing his own leg open with his lightsaber is by far the most realistic thing to happen in a lightsaber fight. 11/10 relatability. Mace Windu's dealt in Revenge of the Sith has always seemed a bit silly to me. He was a powerful Force user and was last seen being thrown out a window of a tall building. If Maul can survive being cut in half, Mace can survive an amputation and a little lightning. Who would win? an order of space wizards with laser swords, or 2 burn victims. Sidious blasted the resistance fleet with force lightning, and boasted that Rey, a mere scavenger, was no match for him. He was all the Sith. But Rey was aided by the spirits of all the Jedi. She reflected Sidious's destructive power back at him, destroying him and ending his decades of plotting and scheming. My favorite moment of Star Wars is when the ghost gets tired and sits on a log. At 19, Anakin Skywalker was a general in a galaxy at war. He was considered one of the most powerful Jedi ever. He was also married. At 19, Padmé Amidala was the queen of a planet and saving lives during a crisis. At 19, Leia Organa was a senator and a leader in the rebellion against the Empire. At 19, Luke Skywalker was living with his aunt and uncle making vroom and whoosh noises while playing with toys. Reason 66 not to go to the beach. I'm afraid of sand. When you invite a girl over to watch Star Wars and she starts taking her clothes off. I don't think so. Obi-Wan and the Canton are on Tatooine wondering where it all went wrong. 19 before the Battle of Yavin. When someone calls Darth Vader Dark Vader, Imperial music stops. You can't describe the entire prequel trilogy with just one quote. Calm down, Anakin. Don't worry, the food isn't that eat. The food. The time has come. See Cute Order 66. You couldn't done this literally 1 minute ago, before I gave him back his lightsaber. He must stand trial, like Count Dooku. I'm sorry, Anakin, for everything. Thanks, man. That's all I wanted to hear. Wanna hang out? Age 17. Age 34. Moisture farming, not even once. Obi-Wan changing Anakin's contact name to Darth Vader. I'm Rey Skywalker. No, you are not. Erase that timeline. It must be won in combat, like you won it from Sabine. I allowed one of the most dangerous men in the galaxy return, so I can see you again, more than likely starting another civil war and billions of people will die in the process. Are you mad? Lol. Nah, you're good, fam. Things happen. Replace one word in a Star Wars quote with chair. It's over, Anakin. I have the high chair. Lost his master, his best friend and student, the woman he loved. The order he dedicated his life to. The man who lost it all, but never lost himself to the dark side. Watching Star Wars movies. Convincing your friends to reenact lightsaber battles in public. So, what was it like enjoying Star Wars before Disney? Me. It was a peaceful life. Lady Mandalorians of Babama? Oh come on, seriously. Age 25. Mentally stable. Still a Padawan. Age 19. Mentally unstable. Knighted and has a Padawan. Me before Andor came out. I hope some famous Jedi show up. Me now. Duck yeah. Another Mon Mothma scene. Did you know? Marcus Aurelius Antoninus Augustus was the only Roman emperor to achieve the rank of Jedi Master. If you think about the way lightsabers work, Jedi are actually complete sickos for what they do to people. Please help me. The Empire Strikes Back, 1980. This movie is great, but I was really shocked by how ugly Yoda was. Sorry if that passes anybody off, but I had only seen Baby Yoda, and adult Yoda is ducking busted. When you realize that Qui-Gon's first on-screen advice could have saved Anakin from turning to the dark side over his visions of the future. Qui-Gon, don't center on your anxieties, Obi-Wan. Keep your concentration here and now, where it belongs. Obi-Wan, Master Yoda says I should be mindful of the future. Qui-Gon, but not at the expense of the moment. Be mindful of the living force, young Padawan. Me. The operation that turned General Grievous into a cyborg resulted in the loss of roughly 85 to 90% of his body's vascular system. Therefore I deduce that he would only require about 1.5 to 1.75 domestic light beers to get hammered. Will I ever see you again? Maybe. Someday. If you ever need help from a tired old man, this is our most desperate hour. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Literally Disney right now sinking another 200 to 300 million on an upcoming disaster movie after losing $195 billion of its market value last year. It's not about money, it's about sending a message. Mom, there's too many characters. How do you know who the good guys are? 12-year-old me, the guys with red lightsabers are bad. My mom watching the prequels. Jedi, good. Sith, bad. When General Grievous comes on. Confused screaming. Master, have you heard from Ahsoka regarding Darth Maul on Mandalore? Are you on Delt Sticks Anakin? I killed Darth Maul years ago, and who the duck is Ahsoka? Boys, when a random cute girl gives them a small compliment, you have no idea what you've unleashed here today. Replace any word in a Star Wars quote with the name Roger. I Roger the Senate. On April 1st, we should all Google "Never Gonna Give You Up" to make it the top search of the day. Redditors, assemble. In Wejherowo, Poland, there is a statue of Jakub Wejher, a 17th century nobleman and military leader, that looks like Darth Vader when it's nose. When you have an opinion on Star Wars. It's 2029 and Disney is making us relive Order 66 for the 14th time in some new TV show. Only one business in the galaxy gets you this reach. Merchandising. Sent to negotiate trade routes. Sparks decades of intergalactic war. Good job. You know the Star Wars show you're watching is gonna be good if Saw Gerrera just randomly shows up at some point. Obi-Wan, I will not kill Anakin. He's like a brother to me. Yoda, what about the legs? He don't need the legs. The Return of the Jedi Force Ghost debate be like. Sebastian Shaw, Hayden Christensen. Me who thinks it should have been David Prowse. Anakin most likely had a vibrate setting on his robotic arm when it came to fisting Padme. Who the duck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. Clones are too expensive. Let's spend all our resources on 2 Delt Stars. Me. Do you think Chewbacca buries his turds, or does Han carry peat bags? Do you think he wipes? Either way, he probably has some gnarly dingleberries. So, this is a Wendy's. Opinion. Darth Maul is top 3 in terms of character development. Kid destroys $15,000 Lego sculpture an hour after new exhibit opens. When you're hungry but all the food in the house needs to be cooked. I've watched the Rishi Moon episode of the Clone Wars so many times. How have I never seen the clone with this haircut until today? How? Disney, our new VR game will let you live out your lightsaber fantasy. Me. Carl, I tried Wookiee meat. Dad, stop. It was chewy, Carl. Dad, please. People who like the sequels. People who dislike the sequels. Sequels bad, memes aren't funny or original. Football and action movie fans. Star Wars and Happy Gilmore fans. R.I.P. Carl Weathers. Are you going to sleep? Yes, I am. Now shut up. In Darth Vader's Delt scene, you can hear blaster shots going off in the background. Luke is the only rebel on Delt Star 2, and the stormtroopers aren't shooting at him. The Delt Star is getting ready to explode, and all the Imperial troops are evacuating. So the only thing those blaster shots could be are stormtroopers killing each other for spots on the ships. Jon Favreau to direct new Star Wars movie, The Mandalorian and Grogu. That's why I'm here. Girl, why can't I get a guy? My standards aren't that high. Her standards. When Imperial March plays in a Clone Wars episode. Bravo, Anakin. You've done it again. Spice being a prominent hallucinogenic dog in Star Wars. 10-year-old me thinking everyone's food was bland and spice was to make it taste better. The smarter than the entire Jedi Council starter pack. On a scale from rare to Anakin Skywalker, how do you like your steak cooked? Rare, medium rare, medium well, Annie. When introverted Star Wars fans hear someone say hello there in public, I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Carl Weathers Ice, Rocky and Predator star who appeared in Happy Gilmore, The Mandalorian. Goodbye, old friend. May the force be with you. Whistling birds, use them sparingly for they are rare. Dingerin in every episode. Whistling birds. When it's not even 2 weeks into the year and you get the feeling the Empire is about to strike back. Hey guys, the sequels are really bad. Alright, I get it. Me changing accounts so I can get extra free trials. Darth Maul ignites his second blade. John Williams and his orchestra. When you visit the new Disneyland Star Wars theme park, but it's all about the sequels. Pack your things. We are leaving. Palpatine to his apprentice every time he finds a new Sith. I don't want to play with you anymore. You're the Sith Lord. No you. Duck lol, you got me. Watch it in chronological order. Show my friend the original trilogy first. Me, everything I find a new friend who hasn't seen Star Wars. Luke Skywalker, son of Vader, Emperor Palpatine, son of a butch. The Jedi Order by the time of the prequels was flawed, but ultimately still had the moral high ground. Ki-Adi-Mundi about to authorize the use of flamethrowers against sentient beings. What are these Geonosis conventions you speak of? Biologists discover new method to find soulmates. New study proves enhanced selectional chemistry for couples where the female's neck size fits precisely the male's grip size. Me trying to find my soulmate. It's just the vacuum. Calm down. Liar, you brought him here to kill me. Anakin doesn't want Padawan. Obi-Wan gets Padawan anyways. Anakin and Padawan. A German flag has appeared in the sky today. This can mean only one thing. Invasion. Checkmate Obi-Wan. Civilized music stops. Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do? Did you just call him Master? When you're trying to die, but Luke won't shut up. Dirge after hearing the Chancellor of Kamino saying the clone army is based on the DNA of the best bounty hunter of the galaxy. I don't know if I should be offended because they consider a normal human the best bounty hunter, or if I should laugh at how the Kaminoans scammed the Jedi and the Republic with that. Come to the dark side, they said. There's cookies, they said. They're all oatmeal raisin. We hate Rey because she's a bad character. We have nothing against Daisy Ridley, she's great. Me, who hated Rey because she was British. You know, Uncle Luke, your Skeletor voice is pretty much just your Joker voice. Anakin is the father, isn't he? No, it's Master Yoda. Holy shit, what the duck? She's dying. Why? She has only Republic credits. It's no good out here. Only money. He was like, I hate you. And then he made sizzling sounds just like this. Natalie Portman will forever be a space girl. When you're at a fencing competition and you're the only one that was able to build a fence because everyone else was too busy playing with swords. Ah, victory. How's the Sith life? The Sith took everything from me. I got cut in half. My brother died too. And I'm a cyborg now. But I got the Darksaber. It's nice. Space in the metric system. Space in the Imperial system. Star Wars fan, 21, who died stopping a gunman on a North Carolina University campus is honored as a Jedi Master. Trade offer. I receive, plus your lifelong servitude. You receive, -1 wife, -2 legs. Someone, why do you have a 21 GB homework folder? Me, the archives hold many secrets. When you hear your parents pulling into the driveway, but your secret girlfriend is there with you, there'll be no escape for the princess this time. The rebellion thanking Han for rescuing the princess. Han who just wanted some cash. Sir, there's a ship approaching. Scan it. We are detecting unusually high levels of sass, sir. Kenobi. If anyone can name this Star Wars character, I'll drink tonight. Palpatine when a clone discovers Order 66. Fives is right out. Count Dooku. Oh dear. Obi-Wan was holding back twice. Star Wars fans. People who think Ahsoka is heat. Tell me a joke, Count Dooku. Knock knock. How do you knock with no hands and no head? Truly wonderful, the mind of Yoda is. My knowledge of ships. Boat. My knowledge of Star Wars ships. Yes. Trade Federation Lucra Hulk class battleship. Luke after he sees a bit of the dark side in Grogu. What took you so long? Couldn't find a speeder that I really like.